Fires, floods, droughts, storms, earthquakes, major recent disasters. Part 3. Droughts. Worsened by global warming, droughts has affected more people worldwide in the last 4 decades than any other natural disaster. Mega drought in California, USA, ongoing since 2000. Western USA is in the middle of a historic mega drought unseen in centuries, linked to a record number of wildfires, hundreds of millions of dead trees, and declining groundwater levels.
Mega drought in Chile, ongoing since 2010. The country's longest dry spell on record, affecting 1.5 million people who depend on truck deliveries for their water supply.
Southern African drought, ongoing since 2018. 45 million people are food insecure. Thousands of animals have died, including hundreds of elephants. Lake Kariba, the world's largest water reservoir, reached record low levels, impacting water and power supplies to Zimbabwe and Zambia.
Drought in Sri Lanka, ongoing since 2000. More than 1 million people affected, including crop farming and power production.
Southeast Asia drought, ongoing since 2015. More than 66 million people affected over the past 3 decades. By 2019, the Mekong River, which 60 million depend on for drinking water and crop farming, reached its lowest level in 100 years.
Drought in Somalia, ongoing since 2010. 2.7 million people, including children, face acute food insecurity and malnutrition. 260,000 people died due to the 2010 to 2012 famine.
Drought in China, ongoing since 2000. In 2017, northern China reported its worst drought on record. In 2019, parts of southern China reported their worst drought in 50 years. The 2020 drought in Yunnan province affected 1.5 million people and dried up 180 reservoirs.
Drought in Mongolia, ongoing since 1999. Hundreds of rivers and lakes have dried up. From 2000 to 2010, a once-in-a-millennium extended drought, at times combined with harsh winters, caused a mass migration of nomadic herders to the capital.
Drought in India, ongoing since 2000. 2019, in particular, saw the worst drought in decades for large parts of India, with 600 million people short of water. The historic drought in Chennai city was visible from space as reservoirs disappeared to 0.2% of their capacity within 1 year. From 2013 to 2018, the drought drove over 15,000 farmers to suicide in Maharashtra state.
Drought in Australia, ongoing since 2000. Prolonged severe droughts have led to devastating bushfires. Southeast Australia experienced its worst drought on record from 2001 to 2009, called the Millennium Drought, followed by more extreme low rainfall from 2017 to 2019 that dried up lakes and left millions of fish dead. A 1/5 crop reduction in 2019 forced the government to import wheat for the first time in 12 years.
Drought in Brazil, ongoing since 2004. In 2005, drought hit 1/3 of Brazil, including the Amazon. From 2012 to 2017, Brazil's northeast experienced its longest, most intense drought since 1980, with large water reservoirs at 16% of their capacity. During the same period, Brazil's most populous southeast region experienced the worst drought in 80 years, with millions suffering water and energy shortages, etc.
How many more lives do we want to lose and disrupt?
How much more money do we wish to waste on damages? How much more sorrow and trauma would we like to witness? What are we waiting for?
Destructive signs are evident everywhere. Warning signs are amber and obvious around our world. You know well by now that the meat, fish, eggs, milk, laboratory tests on animals, leather industry, anything to do with hurting animals, domestic or wild, are detrimental to our world. Stopping these brutal, murderous businesses is the fastest way to cool our earth. Simply just make the vegan law and sign it before it's too late for you to decide the right thing, before it's too late to even regret, before more of God's wrath descends upon us with more severe weather, more plagues, more terror, more lives lost, more precious resources disappeared, more financial disaster. Animal protection law meaning vegan law, no more causing any harm, any pain, any fear to animals, because kindness will beget kindness, and compassion will beget compassion. Mercy will beget mercy from heaven.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.